The attic was freezing, and it didn't take long before Connie felt the cold all the way to her bones. Glancing around at the dust and grime, she wondered what on earth she was supposed to be looking for in the empty space. There wasn't even a box left up here. "Nathaniel, what am I supposed to be looking for?" The voice was distant, almost fading. The soft plea tugged at her heart once more. "Find me." "Okay, find you. Great. Where? I mean, it's not like you were buried up here," she muttered. The shadows eluded her, but it was clear there was nothing that stood out to catch her attention. Shifting from one foot to the other, Connie debated whether to give up and go to bed or to continue. "Find me." She turned to where the chimney was located. Didn't the voice appear to be coming from there originally? Is that what Nathaniel could have meant? To look for him in the attic, near the chimney? Walking over to the far wall, Connie began inspecting the old rock fireplace. Pressing against the ancient mortar, she checked to see if something would shift, signaling a possible hidey hole. She found nothing. Crouching, she examined the baseboard around the chimney. Maybe there was some sort of loose plank where something could have been stashed. Maybe that's why Nathaniel was still around. Maybe some personal possession of his had been secreted away decades ago. Several boards, nailed together, braced the back of the chimney. Dust and debris coated the stones and wood to the point where they all blended together in a grayish mass. Connie brushed half-heartedly at the cobwebs when something glittered in the candlelight. She paused, then reached down into the filth. Her fingers touched something cold, metallic. Pulling it out, she blew on it, wrinkling her nose at the dust that suddenly flew up into her face. A gentle wipe on her sweater, and she looked again. It was the tintype of a young man. It had to be Nathaniel. She hurried downstairs to the kitchen, where she got a softer cloth to clean it, afraid of marring or scratching it. When she was finished, she took it into the sitting room. "I found it," she announced as she walked in. She held up the small plate. "Is this you, Nathaniel? Is this what you wanted me to find?" The firelight was brighter than the candle. Seated back in her wingback chair, she examined the photograph more closely. The young man was undeniably handsome, with dark, curly hair and dark eyes. He also wore the uniform of a Union soldier. Connie frowned. He said he died in 1864. She opened her mouth to ask him about the photo when another wave of immense sadness seemed to fill the room. "We mustered out of Augusta on August 14th, 1862. I was part of the 16th Regiment Infantry," he whispered. "I was injured twice in battle, once at the Battle of Chancellorsville, the second time at Appomattox. My second wound never healed. It got infected. Gangrene. I died en route to a hospital." "So, why is your tintype here? Were you born here in Stewart's Bridge?" "Yes," the voice murmured, "as well as Caroline. This was her home. This is where we promised ourselves to each other before I shipped out." "You gave her this picture?" "Yes." "But you died before you could get back. You never married her." "No, but I never stopped wishing. I never stopped believing that one day, someday, we would be back together." "But I'm not your Caroline," Connie insisted. "She died over a century ago. My name is Connie Crawford, and I just moved here from Worcester, Massachusetts." "Your soul is that of my beloved Caroline, and I have been waiting here for you for over a century."